the magician Gheorghe Hagi. Is this his final season?
The thing I like about this is it's just a good ending for a great player. If you were to be a player like that from a smaller country who gets to the peak of the game as he did, I know he's not went back home, but he's back to Galatasaray, playing out his years in a league that he feels comfortable in. He's going to be the man. 31, 32, wins 4 titles, scored loads of goals, nearly 100 goals for them in 4 or 5 seasons. And like you said, that UEFA Cup win there, it's just a really good way to go out. He never had the best of times at Barcelona, but to then go and get that little Indian summer, if you like, for him, I think is something that not a lot of players really are able to do.
And go back to 1988 and Stoya Bucharest coming to Ibrox, and this very young, precocious talent was talked about in advance. And, you know, we see him at both ends of his career, and there is something special because he was a special footballer of the 1990s.
He really was, and a player who had a cultural resonance that just so special players get out with his own country. Or he was somebody that you looked forward to seeing. He was very glamorous, but he also had that kind of temperament at times. We could see him, you know, he was a player a bit like Stoichkov, actually. There was clearly a little angel and a little devil on either shoulder, and you never knew what you were going to get. And those guys are often the most interesting. But the reason for it was fairly simple. He was a sublime footballer who was capable of doing outrageous things. But he's still a player whose name carries, if you watch the Euros and they talk about Romania, they talk about him because he is, in a way that every country, I think, has 1 or 2 really special players who are used as shorthand for that country's football.